What's good? It's Emwell. Today's date is September 29, 2024, and you're watching In a Year with Need It or Keep It. What are 3 things you like to make happen by next year? Number 1, not to be too hard on myself. Number 2, make more money. 3, not to be hard on myself. When this releases in a year, do you think you'll regret coming in? Nah. I don't regret anything, bro. I'm here for a reason.
Yep.
Do you remember your very first interview, fan, or artist? The first person I interviewed was Destroy Lonely in 2021.
That was the first?
That was my first interview ever.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. It actually is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, what the
Because Lone was doing his first interview with Hakeem. I had just started working with OGM like that week, and I pulled up, and we were while they were setting up, Lone asked to use a phone charger, and I had one in my bag.
Yeah.
And then so when he was using my phone charger, we were eating fruit snacks and smoking a backwood, and we were just like talking about random shit. And then I just asked him like, oh, like, do you want to do a video with me after?
Wow.
And he was like super down, cause like he was already fucking with me, so we were just talking about a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that was my first interview. I don't know if y'all seen that shit on TikTok, but you probably have. My hair looked crazy. Lone was very different at that time. Dream blunt rotation. Charlie XCX, LeBron, and Justin Herbert. Who's someone you love to do promo for? Charlie XCX. Yeah. Who's the biggest person you've done as of now? So like all the Cardi fan, Opium fan shit, Lone, Ken, like all that shit. Probably the biggest like promo I've done so far. Yeah. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do? Oh, bro, I'd rob a bank. What the fuck?
That's
hell
what
yeah.
fucking,
That's so easy. What the hell? I'd 1,000,000% rob a bank. Are you kidding me?
That's what Don said.
Yeah, bro. What? Fuck the system, bro. I'm robbing a bank. Are you serious? And then sleeping forever. How did you and Unc get so close? This is crazy. So I've been friends with Unc for like 4 to 5 years.
What?
Cause yeah, we've been friends. Like, bro, I've known Unc like before all this shit, and he knew me before all this shit too. But there was a time where even like before OGM hired me, he followed me on TikTok, cause I was kind of gaining a following off of that, and he had his own music page called Music 42 Night.
Yes.
That's why he's called 42. Music 42 Night.
Yep.
He wanted to interview me on his Music 42 Night page, but that ended up not happening somehow because we just became friends, and we were just cool like online for like years, and then now I'm making videos, now he's making videos, and
Crazy as fuck.
now we're just the best duo in the underground, you know. That's my brother. Shout out Unc. Crazy to see where he's at now. What's a platform you love to be featured on? Oh fuck, yo, wait, what's a platform, bro? I would do a Hawk Tua podcast like right now. I would 100%. Yo, shout out Hawk Tua. You got a lot of haters right now, but I support. I support. You know, God doesn't make mistakes. You're famous for a reason. God does not make mistakes. You up, we up. Well, Hawk Tua right now. Let's go. Have you ever been co-signed by anyone that caught your attention? Bro, The Weeknd just reposted me 2 days ago.
Yeah, that was.
That's the craziest co-sign I've ever gotten. I don't know how the fuck he saw that. He liked and reposted it, so that was pretty crazy.
That was nuts.
Like, I think somebody texted me, and my phone was blowing up that day. Someone was like, bro, that's the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah, that's something.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you did.
That's just wild. I was at a fucking Tommy Richmond listening party, and I just like made that video in like 2 seconds.
Wow.
Wild. Do you think in a year you'll made 100K from being an influencer? I'm damn near there, so yeah. I'm gonna make more. Who's your celebrity crush? Charlie XCX. I've said her name like 40 million times, but like that's before Brat too. I've been a fan. Like, you can test me on that for real. Who would win in the tire changing contest? Emwell, 42, Fruit Snacks, or Lil Chris? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think 42 would end up winning because number 1, I'm too lazy. I don't care enough to change a tire. Like, I'm the type of person I'm just like, I'm gonna just spend the money and call AAA or some shit and just spend the money because I'm gonna make that money back. I don't have time to fucking change a tire.
Facts.
People don't know this about 42, but like He will get that shit done. Like no matter what, like he will get that shit done. Fruit snacks, I'm sorry, like you're not changing no damn tire. Like she'll you know what Fruit snacks is gonna do? She gonna make a TikTok and be like, oh my gosh, like my car is there's a nail in my car, and like she'll start dancing and shit. And then that's like easy 30K likes. Lil Chris would probably do the same thing. He'd probably make a TikTok and not change the tire. So yeah, I think it's 42. Is there anyone you try to DM countless times on Instagram but couldn't reach? Yes, but Instagram created the unsend feature, so shout out to them.
That's the worst thing.
So technically, no, there is nobody that I've DM'd countless times because I've unsent all of them. Need it or keep it? Hyperpop Daily. Need it. Tubman. Need it. Drake. Keep it. Kanye. Keep it. They're both past their prime. It's over. Just put the fries in the bag. What does an underground music fan starter kit look like? Okay, number one, you have to have a well Emwell shirt on. Number two, you have to have BandLab downloaded on every single one of your devices. Number three, many unanswered text messages to multiple women on your phone. Number four, fruit snacks as your wallpaper. There you go, that's the last one. Who are some influences you draw inspiration from? Nardwar, obviously, super big influence. Patrick CC, super goated YouTuber. The old Sneeko, the very old Sneeko, not the Sneeko now. Roy Purdy, bro, fucking Roy Purdy. If y'all remember who that is one of my biggest influences. No Jumper, cause like if I wasn't watching the old No Jumper interviews, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. So, shout out to them. What is success to you? I mean, I guess success doesn't really matter as long as you're good up here and you're good right here. That's all that matters, bro.
Good answer.
If you had to perform at a talent show right now, what would you do? I would pin drop and then walk off.
What does that mean?
Like you never seen the pin drop before?
No.
Like the jerking era, like you see that footwork, bro?
Did you get that?
You see that footwork? Like what? I'll do it again just for you. And then I would walk off, and then I would win. Like, what the fuck? So nonchalant. That was a nonchalant pin drop, too. I wasn't even like, that was just light. What's one of your most memorable moments filming Well? Okay, I think the most obvious one, getting Osama to draw SpongeBob, because I genuinely didn't know what he was gonna draw. And when he pulled that out, that was fucking crazy. And like, we had to like stop the interview for a little bit because we were laughing.
Bro, wait, he drew the whole thing by himself?
Yeah, he drew all that shit by himself.
That's actually crazy.
And I had no idea what he was gonna draw, and he drew SpongeBob. Anything big in store for Well? I don't know, I have no idea. I mean, I'm trying to get as many interviews as I can, like important ones. Hopefully I get Netspin.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What about doing not rappers?
Like, you're talking about like influencers and shit?
Or like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I wanna start doing influencers and just people in pop culture in general.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, it just takes time because I want to build something with the underground first and then
Facts.
venture off. Because I don't want to take away, you know, putting underground rappers like on the map, you know. Because I just want to focus on that for now. But I think in the future I definitely want it to be like a Hot Ones or a sneaker shopping,
Yeah.
right? Where they started off with one thing and then they ended up venturing off to multiple people. I would definitely want it to be like that, but I think for now it's just underground artists. Can you change a tire? No. Fuck that. Would you be down to go to talk to her? Yes, I would. I already answered that. Shout out Haley. She's the queen. Who or what is your biggest op? I don't have one.
No ops?
I don't have one. Craziest fan interaction you've had? I was at a Swappa show last week, and this kid was like touching my foot. Like and he filmed a video too. He was like, I just touched Emwell and Unk's foot and he doesn't know. Like he was like right there. And I was like, what the hell? Before your time at OGM, how was it like working in sports radio broadcasting? It was nice. It was actually really cool. I learned a lot from being in radio, and it inspired me to be doing what I'm doing now. Even if that was like my original career path, it just goes to show that whatever you do right now, that could be one phase of your life. Because in 2018, 2019, I thought I was going to be a sports radio host. Like that was my original career path, but It just goes to show like you can do something and then you can inspire yourself to do something else, which is what I'm doing now. Okay, craziest, dumbest thing you spent money on? Rick Owens. I have 5 pairs of Ricks at home that I don't use like ever. Definitely the dumbest thing I've ever spent money on. I think spending money on shoes is pretty stupid.
I agree.
I can't lie. Like, I mean, if it's your, I used to really be into shoes, but now that I think about it, I'm like, bro, there's no reason why I should have all these fucking shoes. If you could switch lives with a rapper for a day, who would it be, and what would you do first? If I could switch lives with a rapper, I would be Playboy Cardi, and I would do well, and I would do a bunch of media press. Like, I would start talking again, and just start doing all this press.
Well, yeah, fact.
Yeah,
Low-key.
that's what I would do. What's the worst part of the underground? Okay, the worst part of the underground, I think people take this shit way too seriously. And at the end of the day, the underground's supposed to be like a fun community where artists could just make music and everyone could just come together, interact, and just have a good time and be positive. But I think people in the underground just take this shit way too seriously, and it shouldn't be like that. Nothing should ever be serious. Music is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to bring people together. And they, that's why we're all in this shit, bro. That's why I go to shows. That's why I interview these artists, because I'm just trying to build a positive impact. And there's just a lot of hate in the underground, bro. Y'all take this shit way too seriously. It's not that serious. What song do you play when no one's around? You can play it or say it. Okay, bro, it's kind of cringe, but do you guys know the Linger cover by Royal Otis or whatever shit?
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck is in that performance, bro. But that's crack. There's crack in that song.
I heard that before the original, and I thought that was.
No, and I thought, bro, why do I think it's kind of better than the original
It is,
too?
Dude. I think it is too.
Bro, I don't know why, bro. I play that song damn near every day. It's so fire.
Yeah.
If you had to tell your future self one thing, what would it be? Nothing.